Hey guys. Yeah. I better make sure I know what time it is. Okay. 12:32. 12:45. I gotta start thinking about closing. Got a lot of stuff on my mind. Diane's away, so I can have background. Is it really that time? Yeah, well, that one got burned. Look at that. If you had a way to make it go faster, you'd understand what I said. And I can't do it twice the same way. I never can do that. I'm terrible at being a parrot. I like being what I like to be, and that is, well, right now I'm trying to preach, so that is flow. And if I've been there, that ain't flowing. I like to flow. But you also gotta live like a parrot. You know, you gotta know what you gotta do all the time to be here. You know, like I said, sometimes I feel like a worm. A lot, actually. I don't talk when I feel like a worm. I talk when I feel like a phoenix. But I ain't not like the real thing. It takes a hell of a lot of things to make the real deal. One human don't do it. Or one soul. Now, I think I typed it. A pizza driver's job. You know, I've been doing it. I've been living it for the past 5 years, or maybe 6. After I lost my what's considered middle class job. Excuse me, that's the body. I didn't do that on purpose. Or maybe I did, but the body had to do what the body had to do. Anyway, so I bounced around. I finally ended up being a pizza driver. I had to find a place that wasn't deadly, and I did that. In certain places you deliver pizza, they might kill you. Seriously. Yeah, it's more dangerous than being a cop if you're in the wrong place doing it. Anyway, so, you know, say 2005 or so, I got to where I was at, and still am. I used to make, there's a whole lot into that, but I will say, I used to make over $500 a week, and with all the loans and everything else, just basic life, or I wasn't even living a middle class life, I still was living a poor life, except I could say I had 2 cars. But a monthly mortgage of $300, so to own something, generally the other car would fit in that. But rent is even higher than that. Supposedly work is supposed to get you somewhere, and it certainly doesn't look like it's doing that right now. It looks like it's making other people whatever. And there's nothing wrong with the whole, it's how it's done. That's why I did the whatever thing. Jeez, I could, seriously, the dude that speaks through me obviously could speak forever and ever and ever. We have to make sure this is done in a timely manner, and I have many other things that I would like to share with you before I can't. Well, I get better than Ultraman's 5 minutes. Seriously. And Ultraman never said nothing. He just gave you facial expressions and body language. Yeah, me big and tough, me toss guy. Ultraman. Ooh, I do! Now I send things at him. And I still look cool too. Okay. They have much more fancy superheroes nowadays, but I grew up with Ultraman. I wasn't putting him down. I grew up with him. I looked up to him. You know. I looked up to a lot of things when I was young too. Knew a lot more than I did. Support. Well, you know, in their day and age, you see, things change really fast. Oh yeah, talking about public benefits. I'm flowing. I tried to do it online. It's like asking me, do I speak Chinese or do they speak English? If I don't know their language, no, I don't do that very well, so I need an interpreter. I'm sure that somebody else could really spend their whole day figuring out how to make this extremely complicated. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. In my current situation, I'd be like, okay, where do you work? Okay. What's your household income? Okay. What's your expenses? Okay. Simple stuff. They don't speak that kind of language. Yeah. I could really talk about that one. I'm not going to. There's so many different languages on the planet. Body language. Yeah. Very few people actually get far enough in life before they die to actually know what the hell I'm talking about. A few who might. And I might actually be getting someplace. I don't know. You know, if I was allowed to ask for something and I did it anyhow, right? If I have to do it myself and it has to make sense that I was able to do it just as this one individual human, yeah, it's a little ridiculous, isn't it? But it's my storyline. Oh shit. I think I might have just shot myself in the foot. That'd take a while. I'm worried about dying tomorrow as a human. I ain't worried about dying. I don't. The body does. And I'm here for the ride. Yeah. Until you pass out, it can hurt a lot. Seriously. Sometimes you wake up and they do it again. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh, Jeff Electric asked me this one. What event? Oh. At least I described it fairly well economically and sociologically. You know. I know Dr. Phil knows what the hell I'm talking about. Oprah got it. I think most of the angels that I have already talked to got it. Although I have no proof that they got it. I just feel it, right? Tomorrow I'm going to feel like a worm again. I'm going to... Oh, yeah, that too, motherfucker. Yeah, I still got pills for these things. And, you know, witch doctor. What kind of stuff you got that I can throw with that crap? Oh, I got radiation too, but I don't got it. I could probably kill it without extracting the tooth. I can make it disappear without having surgery with the tools that I have. The one that's better right now, actually. Seriously. Like I said, I don't know how to do welfare. It's not really welfare. It's partial unemployment. You see, my hours are cut by 30%. because there's not workaround and they're trying to spread it. That's cool. I understand that. I'm not upset about that. I understand it. Yeah, but I tried to do that. Man, I got swamped with all kinds of stuff that doesn't make any sense into if I don't speak your language, then I have no clue, right? And it can be much simpler. You can get to the point without so much fluff. And if you don't need so much fluff, Jesus, I told you bureaucracy is needed. This question is how much. Alright, moving on. Yemen. I know that got lost in the mix of. Alright, assuming this goes through correctly. I don't know whether my computer is getting ancient or whether God's playing games, Facebook or YouTube or some hacker. I don't know. Sometimes what I do gets messed with. It happens. It's freaky. Well, I do it with you all. You know, I gotta hang out occasionally with the guy that let me store my car on his property because its brain decided it's time for you to go and almost killed other people. And yet that's acceptable, and I find that totally not. And I spoke about, the cartoon Super Friends and the one episode where the gate was introduced. It runs everything, so you all don't need to do it. And all of a sudden, things are going crazy in every Super Friend, which wouldn't work really in our society because we're not villages. We are much bigger than that. But in the minds of those who are watching, the village, we got 7 disasters all at once. We got 7 Super Friends. They all rushed to fix it. How many disasters do you think can happen in this place today? Oh my God. We did manage to avert, according to the TV, the second Great Depression. The first one, they didn't know how to divert it. We knew how to do that. That's actually good. There's 1940s or 50s movies. The tingler is going to go down the back of your neck with an insect larva. And when it actually went the other way. It started down the bottom, worked its way up towards your head. It's a pretty nasty looking critter, too. Supposedly, if it got there, you're dead. It ate you. You watched it, sucked your breath, and moved on. It's the what's it called? Well, I'm thinking like Zeus, and all those god thingies. I don't subscribe to them at all, really. But I do know human nature. All the emotion. You're the only ones in the universe, that you know of. But you see, this is all for the daddy. In order to fulfill his wishes, you need to figure this stuff out. I ain't kidding either, and I'm giving you every clue I can. I don't get a whole lot of time to do that. Usually I'm getting beat up, lied to, sit on, or shit on, or whatever. Yeah, I'm a very good survivor, and I know others that are, and we don't intend to lose. But in order to get anywhere, somehow you gotta allow booms and busts. In booms, everything is just having a great time, and in bus, most of it dies, but you did get something out of it, and you'll see, you know. But according to the average, I am that right now. Oh my God, we're dying. Yeah, we are. We will. The body dies. I'm just hoping to get something done while I'm here for a brief period. I better close, man. I might not get this through.